All right, guys, we're back. So we got a new order in, a bunch of 16 by 16 plates to finish off the mock, except it's the wrong color. I don't know what to do about that. I'm gonna have to email Lego, but that's almost $100 worth of 16 by 16 plates in the wrong color. So I don't know if they'll ever replace that. We got all of our parts for the waterfall, and of course, I'm trying these out. These are for supports to fill in the backside. So we're going to start off today with what we can use, which is the waterfall. We're going to be building that in today's episode. And then we can use most of these, but I don't know what's going to happen for the outer rings, but we'll see. All right, so without further ado, let's get right into some building. Alright guys, so it was at this point, not that far, is that I realized that this is taking forever, and the better way to do this would to be make all of the little towers for the waterfall and then place them. So that's what I'm going to go do. Then I'll come back and time lapse just setting up the little pillars. So yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright guys, so the waterfall is done. Now the next step is taking these little tiny 1x2s and just placing them all over the top of the waterfall, all down in this bottom area where we have water. Now I don't have enough of these because, well, I thought I'd have more, but I didn't get enough. So we're just gonna be placing these all over. So that'll be a time lapse. And then I'll bring it around and we'll look at some of the supports and how we're gonna fill in the back section and then go for there. So yeah, let's get right into it. All right guys, so basically I'm gonna kind of go over what I'm doing here to support the mountain. So it's actually really simple. I found these 10 brick high little like kind of scaffolding type things. So one, they look really cool, so I might save a few and do some building, like, you know, little cranes and stuff with them. But they're going to be very helpful because since they're 10 high, I only need to build 8 more. It'd be really nice if, you know, I just went with an even 20, so like that would be your support. But, you know, I didn't think of that. So, you know, we're going to be placing these in a manner, you know, like this, and that way. I think that's the middle, but basically every 16 bricks you get some. Yep. So they'll basically just hold up the plates, and they're solid pillars. You know, you're not going to have bend and flex in the tin because, you know, it's one solid piece of plastic, which is another super nice thing, is I can build it slimmer, you know, than what I normally would. Also, that is the sturdy design. However, back here, I did something a little different, and I kind of, you know, this is before I had the better idea, but like this is the prototype for a support for this part of the mountain. But basically, I'm just going to continue these, and then that'll be probably the rest of the video. I know I said I'd get some water building done, but you know, I want to get this done first, so we'll save that for a future episode. So let's get into building. Alright guys, so I went ahead and did a little extra and plated off this entire section. So this is done. This is ready for the ground and the rest of the mountain, which will be in future episodes, because I don't have those parts currently. But then we also built up this section. This is just to kind of like see the tower. But so the next steps are going to be building this mountain over here, and of course plating in all of this. So next episode we will be finishing the supports, plating, and then we'll probably stop right here and wait until we finish the mountain. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Next episode we're going to go right back into what we finished off with this. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.